Okay, we're back for episode 4 of our live stream. So of our let's play. So let's see where we got to. So we've got our spawner, which I'm going to leave for the time being. We're just going to have a look at look and just see where we are with that. Make a field of grass. So we'll probably get that done next. We've got the stone barrel. We can make obsidian with. We'll get the field of grass started. Make sure we get some more cobblestone in here. So we'll do our little field of grass this side. So we need to go 25 blocks again. So we'll just do that bit first and then we can spread the sides out. I'm going to fall off, that'd be embarrassing. There we go. So that's our 25 blocks there. So we'll just grab some more cobblestone. What I'll probably do is raise the floor up a little bit on this. And we'll just spread these sides out. So we'll just open these sides out so we don't come falling off at any point. I'll probably put fences around here, but as we got later on in the game we'll need to expand quite a lot. Really mean to drop that bit there. So we'll just come along here. There we go, that's better. Right, we'll grab some more cobblestone. What we'll do while we're here, start getting some soil on the go because we've only got a couple of bits. So I'll just grab that one for now. Just get some of that on the way. Bit of a pain having the barrel inside, but it works for now. Really need to get rid of those flying chunks. There we go. Some more wood chip. Then we can get a platform built ready and then we'll start putting some stuff out. I'll probably try and do it 10 by 10. I mean, how you set your world out is really up to you. So we've got 3, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, so there's our little 10 by 10 square there. It'll be a start for our little farm. Start getting some proper food instead of apples and worms. I mean, although we're raising the floor over here, at some point we'll be able to raise the whole thing a bit. Apart from maybe the spawner, but we'll work on that. Use some of that wood chip instead of saplings all the time. What time is it? Nearly bed. So we'll get this done. Hopefully we'll start getting some animals. Then we can tick that bit off in the book. Get on with the next bit. I have another viewer. I can't see who you are. Say hi if you feel like it. Remember to leave a like and a subscribe if you like what you see and you want to see a few more. Still getting used to live streaming, so bear with me. Right, there we go. We've got to start there. So let's just start filling some dirt in. Forgot to fill that up. Right, got a couple of bits of dirt there. Just run back and we'll make some steps so that we can get up and down easily enough. I'll just throw all that in there. Dirt always takes a while to get a lot of. There you go. Another couple of bits there. Just bear with me 1 second. Alright, we'll just run down, we can throw the dirt there, put some steps just there, that'll make it easier. We're going to see if we had any grass seeds. If not, I'll have to sift some dirt to get some. I can't remember if we did. Oh yeah, there we go. Only need one grass seed. We'll just wait for this bit of dirt. Throw some more saplings in there. We'll have to get some more wood chip going in a minute. We'll get some grass planted that can start spreading. There we go. Try and get a nice little grassy field on the go. Plenty of saplings to get on with. What I'll probably do in a minute is just get some wood and we'll make some more, we'll get a couple more barrels on the go. Put some wood in there, so that's, actually we can use a stone one as well. Ooh. Only if I click the right button. And we'll run around there and make another one. Try and get this moving a bit. There we go. A little bit there, another bit there. Oh, that's better. We'll go and run and put these couple of bits down. We'll do quickly. Jump up here and try and get rid of what's left up here. That's better. Ooh. That could have been bad. Right, that's all that out of the way. We'll just have a little munch. Alright. Starting to pick up a bit now. Right, so grass is starting to spread nicely. So by the time we finish this, we should have almost a whole field of grass. We'll get a few smaller animals, probably chickens, maybe some sheep if we're lucky. That crook's about to die, so let's throw that in there out of the way, and we'll get another one made. We'll just refill these while we're here. Try and keep these bits going. Start collecting some wood up again as well, because I haven't really been bothering with wood lately. just there we go, much better. So apart from that, let's have a look what else we've got to do while we're trying to get some dirt going. Make obsidian with a stone barrel, and then make a tinker's construct smeltery. So what we're going to have to do is, while we're trying to do these bits, we'll start getting a few other bits made as well. We'll need to make some of the tool stations for tinker's construct. Instead of just running backwards and forwards with dirt, we may as well get started on that. So first thing we'll need to make for this, need a few sticks, not many. Then you make that to make some blank patterns. Then one plank of wood and a blank pattern makes a stencil table. Then a trunk of wood and a blank pattern, and you can make the part builder. So also, let's get, oops, do that. Get some more planks. Just make an empty chest. Put chest there. Another stencil. Make a pattern chest. So that's those bits. The other bit I'm trying to remember is, so what have we got? Stencil table, part builder. We need a tool station. Don't quite remember how to make that one. Just search for that there. There we go. So a tool station, crafting table, and a stencil. So we'll just do that. Blank stencil, and there's a tool station. And I believe it's bedtime. Better quickly before we get any spawns. Right, so we need a space to put these. We'll just line them up here. One trick is put the stencil table next to your pattern chest, and then that will give you access straight to your pattern chest. And then we'll just drop those two just there. Tool station will give you a guide to the tools you can make or repair. So we'll click on the pickaxe and it will give you the parts that you need to make. So tool rod, pickaxe head and binding. I'll just quickly throw some more dirt. We'll use some apples. Running out of stuff to make dirt. I'll just do a couple with apples. We'll get some more in a minute from the tree. Some saplings. So what we need, we'll run out and we'll bring our crafting table inside now. At some point we'll extend this so that we can start doing some stuff. Now because I've got the crafting table there, I can actually access everything from my crafting table. And what I'll do is, while I'm there, I'll keep doing that, I'll quickly make another chest, because then I think if I put a chest there, yep, and we can access the chest as well. So we can access everything from one place, which is really handy. So the first thing we need is some more blank patterns. And I can throw them in there. Oh, it'll only let me throw one in there, so we won't bother with that. But then if we go to our, where are we? Stencil table. They can all just sit in there, they'll stack up. We'll go to our tool station and we'll make a hatchet. We'll just make a wooden one for now. So we want tool rod, axe head and binding. So we'll go to our stencil table, so we want, that should be the tool rod, just hover over it, there we go, tool rod, axe head, and that is your binding, so we'll grab those and we can go to our part builder. Oh, we just need to turn those into blanks. Right, so then over to the part builder, so you put your stencil in there, material in there, and you get your binding. We'll do the tool rod next. So there's that one, and what we'll do is we'll pop them out and we'll do the axe head out of cobblestone, so stone axe head, calling me a cheapskate because I'm doing it in stone. And then the pattern chest, we can drop all of these in there for easy access next time. So then we go into the tool station, select the one you want and then just put your parts in the boxes. And we have one hatchet, so that's the Tinker's Construct tools, the basic ones for now, the ones that we can get right now. You can still use vein mining, I think. Yep. So they're the tools. Well, I'll try and keep using those ones. I haven't used them a hell of a lot. I tended to kind of skip over it and stick with the Minecraft ones. So we'll try and stick with those on this let's play. We've got 12 down, so let's go and throw that down there now. See if we can get some decent food on the way soon. So we've done that bit. There is a lot of different things you can make with this. I'll just quickly drop into the tool station. So you got your swords. They're sort of normal Minecraft sword. You can use, later on in the game we can use obsidian and things like that to make tools out of, swords, axes, anything. As a frying pan, which I'm not really quite sure how that works. Metal signs, we can make bows. Later on you'll be able to make crossbows as well. And we'll go and throw this dirt down and then we'll have a look at the next bit to do. Working by the book. The first couple of times I played this I kept skipping the book. And then I found out that actually if I'd have used the book it would have been a lot easier. So let's have a quick look. We're doing the field of grass, so we'll tick that off. Make obsidian. So what we'll do is maybe make a metal bucket. A clay one to collect some water. Oh, more saplings. Ah, there we go. There we go. Right, so we'll throw some saplings in our crucible. I will drop that lava in there. Collect another bucket to put back in the furnace because it's always handy, especially when we start getting food on the go. Haven't got any spawns down there yet. Sometimes you can get a nice early spawn. We'll go and have a quick look in here. Didn't brick that up last time, so we'll just cover that over quickly. There we go. We'll get onto a proper mob spawner at some point. What we're going to do is always easier if we just do that at some point. So we'll extend out, we'll probably come out to here. We'll need to make another section soon because one of the bits coming up in the book is going to be Tinker's Construct Smeltery. It's going to take a while to build, but it's definitely worth it. Let's get these trees growing while I wait. Twerk a tree, always good. I'll just be 1 second and I'll be back with you. Right, how's our water doing? There we go. Got some water now, and there we can flood ourselves for a second. And 1 block of obsidian. What I'll do is I'll put that back in there for later. I'm just going to put some stuff away. So made the obsidian. Now we can use that later to make some stuff. So we'll just pop it away for now. Keep the food with me. We'll get rid of our wooden axe and we'll start using some of these. We'll make another tinker's tool. So we'll grab that, put that in there. We got that. That's one classed as one of the. Oh no, it's compression, not tinkers. So we've got our axe there. So we'll make a tinker's construct. What have we got? Pickaxe, shard pan. Let's go to the tool station. What was after? We've replaced the wood axe. Pickaxe, there we go. So pickaxe is binding tool rod and pickaxe head. So the only one we need is a pickaxe head. Just find that. I've gone blind, there it is. Pickaxe head. So then we can go to the part builder again. And we want that bit there. We'll make one out of stone again, just for the time being. We'll go over here, pop that in there, take those two. And we can use stone, I think, for everything. Stone 2 wood and stone binding. Just makes the whole thing a lot longer lasting. So then we just need to go to our tool station and put our pickaxe together. There we go. Right. So we've got our Tinker's Construct tools on the go there. We'll just get some sleep. And whoops, didn't sleep early enough. Let's get some more soil on the go. He'll be at the door in a minute. Got a bit more dirt on the go. He didn't even drop anything. Right, so let's hope we can get rid of this creeper. creeper. Oh, we got our first loot bag. Not everything's bad then. So let's go and have a look. Alright, loot bags are the reason that we have our spawner. This is only a common one, it's one of the lower ones. So we'll just have a quick look. Leather tunic, dark oak sapling, mini coal, and 3 cookies. Cookies were always good. Get rid of all those. And have some cookies. And then try and get health back up. Right. We need some more saplings. Eventually we'll start getting some of this stuff automated and work through. As you can see, my tool isn't taking a lot of damage right now. So some of these do tend to last quite well. There we go. So we'll just have a quick nose because I just realised I used all my saplings there. Acacia, what have we got? Oak, there we go. Oh no, I had 2 planted, that's fine. Inferium essence we'll get to later on. Very useful a bit later. Put our little tunic on. There we go. Let's go and have a little look, see if we can do anything down here. Not much in here just yet. At some point later we'll make the spawn room a bit bigger as well. You know, start trying to get some spawners built in. Get some more stuff on the way. Rotten flesh can go in here. There we go. Still kind of hoping that we can get some animals soon. Have a chicken dinner. We've got a free roaming bat, we'll leave him alone. So the next bit, as we saw, was our smeltery. So we'll just, because it's going to take a while to get all the dirt for a field of grass. But we've got the starting base for it, so it should be okay there. Build a second layer to your island, yeah, below the one you started with. If you really want to do that, if you want to follow the book on that one, the only way I've found to do it is to basically create a waterfall off the edge. Try and stay in the water and place a block underneath. But it's absolutely, yeah, almost pointless trying to do it. We could build up one, it's not going to make any difference. We've done that bit. We've Tinker's Construct Smeltery. Right, there's several bits we need for this. I'll just search it so that you can see as I'm looking. So for the smeltery we need a controller. seared tank, casting basin, smeltery drain, and a faucet that's not showing on there. And then we just need, that's seared road, we don't want that, seared bricks. So we'll click on the controller. There's a design for the controller now. To make the seared bricks, we need to make grout. And there's the pattern for grout. You can use balls, better off using blocks. So first thing we need to start doing is make some more dust. So I'm just going to quickly remove that. I've got a hammer. No, oh, we need to make a hammer quickly. So we'll just make ourselves a stone hammer for now. Now remember, with the vein mining, if I do it here, I lose my floor and my walls and fall to my death, and make life very, very difficult. But once we have gravel, we can go back to vein mining again. All we want for now is one bit of sand. That'll make us a bit of dust. And then if we right, 4 bits of gravel. We've got 6 sand there, so that'll make us our first, 7 sand. That'll make us our first bit of grout. Oh, God, that tree popped up. Right, 1 bit of clay. I'll just run around here. As I said, with these crafting tables, you can just build yourself up as you go along. So I can put these bits down and leave them there. Then we want, oops, I didn't mean to do that. We'll just make some more gravel. There we go. Got extra sand. Maybe make some windows in a minute. 4 bits of gravel. Try this again. There we go. Right. So then we'll go back here. Put the gravel in. That'll make us 8 grout. And that'll make us 8 seared bricks. So we can start getting some of it ready. But what I'll do for the time being is we will get some more saplings, get some more water on the go. And since we're making dirt, I'll get some more wood chips. As we're doing a bit of everything right now. So, a couple of them. Drop them in there. Come back round and then we can fill our barrels up. Get some more dirt on the go at the same time. I'll leave some of this wood in. Actually, I'll just leave the wooden sticks, the sand, all in there. I'll do another 4 bits of gravel ready for when that water's ready. We'll get another bit of dust. So I just want to grab one of those. We'll just take them out for now. Right. One more bit of dust. Oh, night time. Keep missing that now. Alright, the water's not quite ready. We'll go and have a little nose down here. And there we go again. Not the plan. Well, we haven't lost anything. We'll just patch the floor up before we try and get it. I don't like doing the spawner this early, I'll be honest. The book tells you to, and the loot's very nice. Almost fell off. The loot's very nice, but it's just not worth it. So I'm going to repair what I can. I'll leave the rest for now. There we go. We'll just seal that up. Write it off as a bad idea for the time being. Nearly lost the book. Right, we'll just go back to where we were. So a bit of dust. How many saplings we got? We haven't got enough to fill that just yet. What we'll do is there we go. Let's get that filled up. You do need quite a bit of grout to get it going, but we'll get some made in a minute. We can start making some parts of our smeltery ready. So we'll just go back over here. So we've got 4 gravel, 4 sand and a lump of clay. We'll go and running, put that in now. You just pop that in your furnace. Get some more bits on the way. There we go, that's looking better. Let's try and reorganise ourselves a bit. I have a certain way of having my stuff organised so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Drop some worms. Got 4 dirt, so we'll go and put that down. Let's try and get some food going instead of eating apples all day. That's getting there. So what we want next? What have we got here? 2 sand. So 2 for sand, 4 for gravel, 1 for dust. Oh, that one. Try and lost one. Bit of flint, we can use that later. Right. And we just want 1 bit of dust. There you go. And another bit of clay. Another bit of grout before the furnace runs out of fuel. I'm going to fill our bucket up. Oh, no, maybe not. Fill our bucket up. we've got 16 bricks there, so we'll make a start. So one of the first things we need is the controller. Everything that makes it work. So we've got that there. And we'll make our basin. A lot of the time doing this, you will be spent just making bits and pieces until we get to a point where it's all working and all fired up. You can make it as tall as you want once it's made. You just add seared bricks so that it holds more. And what we'll do is we'll start making a space for it around here. So 1, 2, 3. Because I'll probably extend the house backwards, I think. Once we get to that point. I mean, we're getting close to a point where we're going to have to start thinking about extending a bit. So basically we want a 3x3 patch left. So I'll just go this way slightly, just to give us some walking space. There we go. Well, we're 2:15. Plenty of time to keep going for a minute. And we'll just get some of those, just a few. That one didn't want to go. There we go. There we go. Right. So next bit we'll need a bit of glass. So let's quickly do a bit of cobblestone. Get some sand. We only need one bit of glass for the time being. Damn tree. Just before that runs out. I don't know whether I've got enough bricks left to make that bit. But let's have a little look. So we're going to need a seared tank. No, we haven't got enough bricks. That bit there will tell you what you're missing. So we're missing 2 bricks on that one. So we've got a smeltery drain. Let's make that one. One little trick with this. If you've got the stuff in your inventory, so if you're carrying the stuff with you, you can just tick that and it will make the pattern for you and just grab it there. So the only thing we need now is the seared tank. And then it's just a lot of seared bricks that we're going to need to make. We've got time to run down here and put the grass down. Put the dirt down. There we go. So we're getting there. That should be enough space soon. And we'll start getting some animals going. I'll just dump some of this stuff. That's not good anymore. Get another crook. There we go. Don't need any more wood just yet, so we can just carry on trying to get some stuff until we definitely have to go to bed. There we go. Right. Going back in here. we'll get these filled, and there we go. See, I was blown up by a compressed creeper. So if you could kill something that's compressed in this mod, unfortunately they produce about 4 or 5 more. So if I killed a compressed creeper, I would then end up with 4 or 5 creepers after that to deal with. Another reason I'm not keen on spawners. But later on we'll make a mob spawner so that we can just kill them. Right. 4 bits for gravel, 4 bits for sand. So then we've got 1, 2, 4 sand, and we can get some more. Grout on the way. It doesn't matter where you put the gravel and the sand as long as they're corners and a diamond. There we go, some more grout there. So we'll be able to get our seared tank done soon. Throw that in while it's still hot. And run over and see if we can... Yep, there we go, another bucket of lava. I'll just throw that in there. One of the main bits with this is stuck in a tree, trying to remember to constantly keep topping stuff up. And trying to remember that you need to make dirt, you need to make sand, gravel, everything else. There's so many things you need to remember to keep doing. Sometimes we lose track a little, but we'll just keep plodding along the way we are. Once the smelter is done, we'll be able to do a hell of a lot more in this. Oh, there we go. Almost started. So let's stand out here and get some more stuff ready. There's 17 left on this hammer, so that's fine. One more bit there. There we go. Right. We'll just try and keep this going nicely. Plenty of worms, we'll use some of them. Some more bricks. Right. So the only bit we needed was a seared tank. So we'll just get that bit there. They're the main bits. Now we just need a lot of seared bricks. Once we get the seared bricks, we can start getting some of the other bits in place that we'll need. Come on, give me a chicken. Oh, good timing. Okay, so our hammer's just died. So we'll just put it here and get another one on the go. So you can access the chest from the crafting table. So as long as you keep stuff in there that you can build with, I'll leave that in there. Then you can just come straight in, go to your crafting table. You don't need to go through your chest. So it can be a good idea later on in the game just to keep stuff that you'll use in chests. That's a better tree. We can work with that one. Let's just get something to get us up to those leaves. We don't want to lose anything. At this point, the more we can use, the better. That's what I'll do. Is I'm standing on normal planks, so I can destroy that. Oh, apart from my crook appeared to. Yep, my crook died. I didn't realise. My hatchet there. That's better. Right. So we need to get another crook. 2 trunks make 16 sticks instead of messing around doing loads of planks. I'm getting very good at missing what I'm doing. Right, there we go. Let's collect those. Then we'll back up here and make the best of these leaves that are left. That one can just stay there. There we go, made it. That was a lot better at this point. I don't like massive trees early on when we're just starting. But when we get to here, it's quite helpful. We've got 120 something saplings now. Water's full, so that's good. Grab some more stone out of there. Hey Sphinx, if you're still there, sorry I didn't see your message. My chat's working amazingly slowly right now. Let's get some more of this stuff on the go. Just test my theory if you can put it anywhere. Yeah, that works. Alright, sun's going down, so let's get this in. Oh, got some more bricks ready. Now for some reason sunset in this is at 6:33. Don't ask me why. Always likes to confuse me. Alright, so we're getting there now. Some more dirt, some more bricks. So we'll just quickly, we've got 8 bricks there. So now it's just sets of 4. That makes your seared bricks, and we're going to start placing those over here. So I'll do that 2 from there. We'll do that there. And then we can start, oh, damn trees. They always pop up when you're not quite ready. There we go. Get rid of that. I'll check in a minute. So I'm going to finish this one here for now. All we're doing is running around, really getting dirt and making bricks. So we'll finish this one for now, and I'll carry on next time. We'll try and get the smeltery finished and try and get some animals spawning. Now if you liked it, leave me a like and a sub, and I'll make another one soon. And try and get some animals spawning.